This is huge in the upcoming Toy Story 4.
Isn't that cool?
You play, that's like...
Isn't that
cool? That's a major achievement.
And it kind of hits me in waves. Like, at first when they asked me, I was like, oh, this is nice. And then when I hear my voice in the trailer, it's like, oh, crap, this is really happening. But I play Forky.
Forky.
He's a spork who's having a bit of an existential crisis.
I think we have a pic. There's Sporky right there. You know what? You wouldn't have.
Sweet.
You wouldn't have had to tell me that was you. I would just be like, well, Tony Hale's gonna play Forky.
I know, but he's so sweet. It's I was able to see a screening of it, and it's such a great movie.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
But also, when you're in one of those movies, you know it's going to endure for a long time. Do you know what I mean? There's such classics that...
And it's beautiful. I mean, it's like what Pixar can do in the animation, and I mean, Bo Peep is in this one a lot, and just what they've done with her face, because she's a China doll, what they do with lighting, it's really pretty fantastic.
You also got to, speaking of animation, you got to play the Joker in an animated Batman movie. And the thing that I thought was fun is that you so often have to play, get to play, and you play it so well, but you play these characters that are sort of...
On the defense.
On the defensive. You do it in Veep, you do it in Arrested Development, sort of trying not to offend, when you got to play the Joker, you got to be evil.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, that must have been, was that like a charge for you?
It was a charge, you know, because it's, I don't get to play that much, and it's just, I mean, you're in a voice booth, and you can, talk like this, and he's very creepy and cynical, and that's fun to do, because, Buster... Bless his heart, you're right, he was just kind of always, and even his body was on the defense the whole time.
Right.
Like, he'd put his hands back and his chin would go back. And it was like, he was always like, what's coming at me?
Yeah.
I remember Mitch Hurwitz saying to me, because I was like, what does Buster want in life? And he would always say, safety.
Yeah.
That's just what
That's
Buster
all you
wants.
want.
Yes.
And then on Veep, obviously, it's the same thing where Julie Louis-Dreyfus is constantly leaning into you, and you contort your body. It's hilarious. The scenes you two have together, she'll lean in, and you'll lean backwards.
Yes,
and it's hilarious.
And I love, because Gary, all Gary wants is, like, he just wants Selena to love him. But the best thing is, if Gary could, he would just, like, cut 2 feet off of his legs to be below her. He hates to be above her.
Right,
So he's always hunched, just trying to get below her.